If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle, putting the wow in transmogs.
Thank you for the click. My name is Luxeley, Luxeley, and on the day before tomorrow, I'm bringing you a quick look at 50 transmogs in a catwalk of WoW fashion. This transmog guide has been specially designed to be a huge time saver for you. It's a compilation of the best xmogs from previous videos uploaded on this channel over the past year or so. When you discover a transmog set you want to pursue, click the set's corresponding link in the description below. In less than 2 seconds, you'll be directed to another video with all the necessary details for your pursuit, as well as 5 other xmogs for you to preview. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell to receive notification on newly uploaded xmog videos, as well as some other cool stuff. Keep in mind, you can find me on Twitter, and here's why you want to do that. Hit me up on Twitter under the same name, Luxeley, Luxeley, because in the next upcoming weeks, I'm going to start posting quick look 20-second xmog videos every other day. This comes down to a little bit of PvP Ruthless Season, of course, from Cata and some Legion. And the effect is pretty cool, because this could go for Unholy, this could go for Blood, this could go for Frost. Definitely best, I think, for Unholy. This isn't very much unlike the previous set as far as what spec you want to allocate this to. We have Wrath of the Lich King, we have Cata, we have BC, and of course that Tabard, more recent xpacs. Spin back the clock a couple of years ago, you probably had 2 or 3 of each of these pieces. Now it's a bit tougher to get because you have to hit up demon invasions throughout Legion territories, but I still think it's kind of worth it. It's very unique and very unholy. Definitely thinking Frost here, bit of Wrath, bit of Cata, a little bit of BFA, a little bit of, what's that favorite expansion? Oh yeah, Warlords of Draenor, all the fun. Good DK look for Frost here. Absolutely love the mace, and I get a lot of use out of this mace. Black Hand, of course, from WoD. We have some pieces from BFA, we have some pieces from MOP, 2 different tiers. Overall, great look for Blood, very good look for Unholy as well. A mix of Cata, MOP, and even Warlords of Draenor, all the fun. I really, really like this particular set. It's great for Unholy. This is Unholy. I think we're getting an overdose of love for Unholy so far, but the green here, Unholy, you're looking at some BFA, you're looking at some Cata, pieces of Legion here and there. Very, very Unholy-like look yet again. A very classic DK look here, certainly working for Frost. We have that starter gear, which I happen to like a lot, even though it's very plain looking, mixed in with some really cool stuff from Warlords of Draenor. Going Dark Knight here, making good use out of Black Hand, that epic mace from, I believe, Blackrock Foundry in Warlords of Draenor the Fun. Certainly an epic look here for your typical I'll protect you Blood DK. Moving on to a colder look for Frost here. Kind of a very simply stated set here. It's mostly Legion and also BFA. We got a touch of Warlords of Draenor the Fun. Love the weapon, single-handed blue sword. I'm thinking Unholy or Blood for this particular set. I think the fact that you have some pieces from Cata that really tied into a DK look just simply because those are tier DK from Dragon Soul, the shoulders, etc., etc. Okay, we have a couple of pieces here from, I believe it is WoD, and a couple of PV pieces from Cata, and the weapon, of course, is two-handed from Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, it works. Very similar set to the previous set. Matter of fact, you can probably mix and match this set with the previous set. I call that a flex mog, where you take a few key pieces and you can plug in just 1 or 2 pieces and have another 2 or 3 sets. There's a bit more blue in this set. The bottom line is, couldn't use a blue chroma key. As you can see, it took out a lot of the blue. Green would have taken out a lot of the jewels, but overall it's a really cool set. Trust me on this. The chroma key, it didn't come out so well. Light and happy, not a good DK look. Dark and sinister, good DK look. Vanilla, legs and chest getting some good use, a little bit of Cata and a little bit of Legion and BFA. Overall, really digging this set for Unholy. Similar to the previous set, also for Unholy, you can mix and match the pieces with this set and the previous set. I call that a xmog, where you take a core of 2 or 3 pieces and you kind of plug in a piece or 2 here. Yep, it works. Making good use out of Black Hand's mace, of course. And you have a couple of pieces here from Mop and a couple of pieces from Cata. Liking this look for Blood DKs very much. 2 different tiers from Mop make up this set, and we have the Rust Bowl Tabard to tie it all in with that teal and brown look. I think it works very, very well for Unholy or even Frost. That's the thing about teal, works for Frost and Unholy. This is sort of for Death Knights who want to look like a paladin, sort of, kind of, but it does work for Unholy just because of that green and yellowish look. Definitely good RP, fantasy value for Unholy here. If you take a core of 2 or 3 pieces and then you swap out, actually more than that, maybe about 5 or 6 pieces, and then you swap out 2 or 3 pieces, you have what I call a xmog. And this set and the previous set certainly fit the mode of a xmog. Mixing a tier between BC and Wrath of the Lich King here, the orange reddish look with the green jewels really works extraordinarily well for Unholy here. The weapon, nice weapon, 2-handed weapon, I do believe, for Unholy. I see red people, which means Blood DK. Yeah, this works. I love this look for Blood DK. You got the legs and the chest, which of course are from Cata. A little bit of wad from your garrison. Definitely Blood DK here. Had a previous set where I took a couple of pieces, the chest and legs, from Legion. Now I swapped out the chest and legs, and we have a couple of pieces here from Wrath of the Lich King Dungeons. Definitely a cool look for Frost. Easy pickup too. If you see teal, it's Frost or Unholy. If you see green, it's definitely Unholy. Got a nice mix of brown, very rugged, edgy, Unholy look. Mix of a lot of different xpacs, but primarily some stuff from Legion. The chest and legs are BC. I believe Serpent Shrine Caverns, definitely one of those pieces from there. Another one might be from the eye. Weapon from Wad. The helm, kind of festive. Good old, what do you call his name? The Headless Horseman. If it looks cool, it's for Frost, and I love this set. This set is definitely one of them that you should earmark to pick up. Weird word, earmark, I know, but it works. This set is a good mix of many different tiers, and I love it. Purple, kind of like teal, works for Unholy, and it does work for Frost as well, so you could go either way here. Just because of that helm, it gives me a Batman vibe. What about you guys? Doesn't that give you a Batman vibe? Really love the mace here, 2-handed mace. Yep, another Unholy look. I think Frost might edge out Unholy in Shadowlands just simply because it hasn't been that great for a very long time, been kind of mediocre to bad. But you never know, I could be 100% wrong. Here's a look for Unholy again. If it's green, it's mean to the point of being Unholy. A bit of Cata, a bit of Legion. The boots and gloves are both recolors from Warriors here. You got the Paladin, shoulders and head, and a Magthar Orc to tie it in. Good representation from the previous 2 xpacs. I believe the helm is from Wad. I love this set. This is very DK-like. You can go Frost here, you can go Blood. You can even go Unholy. Purple works for Unholy. Because of the gold and brown, the gold and brown, not gold and brown, you can throw this on Blood as well, but obviously we're shooting for Unholy here with the green, and yeah, this works for Unholy. Love this set. We're shooting for Frost here because it looks cool. Cool equals Frost. I did a very similar set to this, but I swapped out the chest and legs, which are the Wrathful PvP pieces, and I think this works. Bit of Wrathful, bit of Cata. Knocking on the door of the Unholy Death Knight once again. A couple of pieces from Cata. The legs, I believe, are from Mop, as well as the chest and the belt. But the orange and green, yeah, we're shooting for Unholy yet again. The pendulum swings to the other side, and we're going for a look here with Frost. And this is definitely worth picking up if you're a Frosty. You gotta love basically this is a bit of Cata, this is a bit of Legion, quite a bit of Legion, different tiers. Out of all the very unholy sets, I would go with this one. This one is just epic. It's going to be a bit difficult to get, particularly you're going to have to farm it from Demon Invasions. Not all the pieces, but most of them. The rest of them are from WoD as well as Legion. Donating to Blood once again with this set, yeah, it could work for Unholy. It looks just as good without the tabard. The shoulders aren't necessarily pink, they got kind of chroma keyed out, they're more red. But overall, this set, like I said, Blood or Unholy. I did a very similar look with this set, and that was much earlier in the video. You could go Blood, you could go Holy, you could even go Frost. That's the beauty of purple. Really like them. There's a very epic simplicity to this set because it works tremendously well, and the shoulders and the chest, super easy pickup. The rest of it might need to be farmed with a little bit of determination. The weapon, of course, is from BC. Okay, we're looking for Blood with this particular set. Very similar to the previous set, but this certainly has a lot more red in it, a lot darker of a look with the chest and the legs. A little bit of a mix of Warlords of Draenor the Fun and Wrath of the Lich King. I believe the belt is from Legion, but I love the weapon. One-handed weapon, epic look for Frost with the blue. I think there's also an orange and a green that you could use for Unholy. Unholy or Frost, definitely go in there. You got the chest and the legs, which are from Ulduar. The rest of this mostly from Legion, Wrath of the Lich King on the mace. The goggles you could go with from either BFA or WoD. As I wind things down with the last few sets, I think overall we had a pretty good representation of all three specs. Maybe a little less on Blood, a little too much on Unholy like this one, but yeah, I really like this set for Unholy. Looking sharp. For Death Knights who want to re-roll to Warrior, but more so to look like a warrior rather than play like one, here we go. This is for you. Perfect for Blood DKs, but it does work for DKs in general. I like the reddish burgundy. Hooked you up with a very similar look for Blood earlier in the video. We changed the weapon, we changed the shoulders, and I think we even changed the belt. Overall, perfect look here for your typical I will protect you Blood Death Knight. I think by now you had to know the last set would be geared for Unholy. A little bit of Mop, a little bit of Legion, and you got the Holy Paladin or Ret Paladin hit piece. Gotta love this set. Looks very Unholy. Want to thank every single one of you guys for stopping by. Leave a like, it helps out the channel, and it's a lot cheaper than Patreon. And I'll leave you with a final thought, whatever it is, by you, whether it's morning, afternoon like it is here, or night. Make your day epic.